that out of my inventory. Yeah, alright. Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Iron Republic, the vanilla server. We haven't been here in a while, and I'm kind of excited actually, because I've just had well, I've been having this for a little while, but I've had a vision of something to do on the good old ice tower. You guys thought it was finished, didn't you? But no, there's much more to do. And so I have a new idea, and so we're going to be walking up it. It's going to take us a minute, so I can explain on the way. We're not wearing much. I just got this off a skeleton, actually, so I thought I'd make use of it. But it's very likely that we may fall and die during this little escapade. So I am being cautious. Now let's hope we don't miss it on the way up. I've prepared a little, kind of like a hollowing, to just mark out where I wanted to do it. But what I'm doing is I think I'm going to have a branch on our little staircase here. And we're going to pretty much expand the tower. We're going to add a level, in a sense. So, where is it? Did I pass it? Did I? No, I can't have. We're not that high up yet. Are we? No. It's hard to tell, because it looks... Oh, actually, no, you can see it now, because I had those slabs. So, we will be reaching it in a second. And so far, all there is this little hole in the wall. And I think I need to make it wider, because it's really, like, if you're not looking for it, it's kind of easy to pass by. It looks kind of dingy. So I should think we would like to make it 3 wide. But my first reservations about that were this will lead to outside, but I think I can live with that. So we'll just make it so this has corners for this particular part. And I am perfectly fine with that. But, oh yeah, there we go. That works. Then, yeah. Notice that this room is 4 wide, but I'm making the path out 3 wide. And that is because, let's put that there, and I would like to have this, the block wider. Perhaps I shall add that. I think it's... there we go. What was I saying? I was saying it's 4 wide, and I made it 3 wide because... I'm not sure if that's what I was explaining just now, but I'm going to explain that now. Because this actually... You notice it'll go up every half block, right? And I put this on this level because it is precisely what I want to put in is like 13 blocks high, and it extends out quite a bit. The level isn't going to be contained within the tower. It is going to branch. It's kind of going to be like a tunnel that's connected to the tower and branch out. In a sense, it'll look better than what it sounds. Trust me. I hope. But yeah. So the thing is, if I want to have a branch, it kind of needs to be level with or accessible from this position. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do that, actually. To do or not to do? That is the question. I'm inclined to not. And then have it some... Yeah, it's still... Oh, hello. Okay. Not a problem? Not a problem. Oh, and to match the other side, we should have it... Give me that. Okay, phew. Audible relief. That is... Okay, and then... sploosh. Sploosh. Let's give that a try. Yeah. Okay. That's still kind of awkward. I might want to extend it another block. Yeah, because, look at this. You kind of hit your face on the way down, it feels like. Yeah, so we definitely want to do that another block. Okay. There we go. Okay, so that's smooth enough, I should think. Yeah, and there's no place where you'll be walking and you won't, like, you'll hit a wall, except where the walls are, of course. And so now, yeah. So now if you're walking up, you will not readily miss this pathway. It will be amongst the other pathways. This looks a little... no, I think it's fine. Alright. So we'll live with that for now. If I think of something better, I'll put that in. But what we're going to be doing is we're going to have this here. It's going to be quite interesting, I can assure you. But from here, I'd like to have it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Interesting counting time with Mr. Chimmick. Anyway, moving on. So it's going to extend out 20 blocks, and it's going to be a 3-wide path. I'm hesitating to make it the full width now, though, because it's going to require a lot of bottom work. I'll probably just use scaffolding for that, though. Which reminds me, I do not have a scaffolding block. But I don't have much of my stuff on me, because I don't want to die and lose it. Because, you know, like if I was to land perhaps on one of the lower levels, and so thus still kind of mid-air, what often happens when you do that is your stuff kind of flowers out and you know, just spreads every which way, so I don't want to do that. But here we go, I've got the 3-wide path, and then from here I'm gonna do this after, but we're gonna have like a circular chamber, kind of like what's up there, except smaller, just a bit smaller, like proportionately, because you do not want, you know, a subsidiary of the top to be as big or bigger than the top, because that would be disproportionate. And then it's going to have similar features, but it's also going to be quite different. You'll see when I finish. But the next part is we're going to have to remove that and that. Okay. So the way this goes is it starts up there. I might want to grab a scaffolding block. Actually, that'll take like 30 seconds. I just come down here, grab... I don't have dirt down here? I don't have dirt down here. Maybe somebody has dirt I can borrow. I'm sure they won't mind if I borrow a little dirt. Okay, there we go. Here's some dirt. Okay, let it be known. Just give it a little more dirt. Yeah, let's borrow that. Let it be known that I borrowed some dirt from Vov. He can have some dirt if he wants some. He's like, oh, Chim, I want my dirt back. I'll be all like, okay, you can have your dirt back. But anyway, okay. Now we're good to go. And let's take the quick route back up. And make it to the second level? Nope. How high am I above? Yeah, okay. And I used to be a lot better at this when I was building the original ice tower. Or rather, when I was building the ice tower originally. This is, in fact, the original ice tower. But, here we go. This is actually going to be an interesting situation, because I've built this in... I pretty much built like a proof of concept in creative. And so, building this in regular vanilla is going to be kind of tricky. Now, there's a few properties of this we should line out, such as it is going to be 3 wide and 3 high, so it's a 3x3 hallway. Where is the end here? Let's make it go all the way to the end. And at the ends, it is going to be like the full 5. like there's going to be corners. So I might as well just do that now. Oh. Okay. Don't want to break the ice. There we go. Okay. And then and give me that. Haha. Okay. And how do I get back up there? Aha! Alright. Now the way this works is it goes... I have a descending pattern that I created all on my own, just on the spot, when I was building it. By instinct, if you will. And we're going to try and do it and see if it fits as well as it looked in creative. It looked pretty well. But, let's see, it goes like this. And it goes like this. It's not actually 3 wide, by the way. It's actually the full 5 wide, but I'm going to do the 3 wide to begin with. Okay, so that is the 3 wide part. It's kind of a descending pattern, and this will be much the same. So it's going to be, yeah, so this is going to be the end of it. From here, it'll actually be, the circle, actually, I wanted to include this block. So this will be the beginning of the circle, which means that it will actually end right here, I believe. Yes? No? Yes? It doesn't actually matter. It'll be a block difference when I do it, but we shall see. You know what? Actually, I'll make it this because I like the full 20 number. It sounds nicer. Okay. So we do that. Becomes 2. That is 2. That is 2. Yeah, so the way this pattern goes, yeah, a lot of this tower, you'll notice it's really playing with circles and just slopes. And that's what I found to be, you know, the most pleasant looking Minecraft style, is just playing with kind of the slope of things. People really like it, and I'm no exception. They're really quite cool looking. But yeah, okay. And then there's a couple things I question doing. I was thinking maybe I'd join these 2 middle parts for an additional slope shape, and I think I like that. But now it is time to start the 5 wide, which means we'll be adding 1 on each side, because if you notice, how do I get back in there? I need to get in. Oh wait, yes, I have a path, haha, haha, ha 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 ha. Yeah, see, we have this, but we do not have walls. We need walls. Walls are important. They give them structure. Without walls, this would be kind of chaotic. Be a really good view, though. No, it definitely needs walls. Otherwise, it's kind of like a top part and a bottom part, and they're disjointed, and it doesn't make any sense. Unless we had pillars. I could experiment with that, but not right now. In any case, the way this is going to go is I can't see because ice is invisible, but I need to line up a few things. Okay, so this is the end here. And how did I do it? Did I do it here? Yeah, I did. I did do it here. Okay, so from here and here, from to the left of this and to the right of this, it's gonna have the oh man, I almost fell off there. Oh man, I almost fell off. Okay, so right about right here, it's going to be a corner. It's going to have cornerness. Yep, there we go. Very good, very good. Give me the dirt, give me the, yes, I got it. Aha! And then from here, one to the left. There we go. And corner, 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 corner. Corner, 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 corner. And we build, ooh, nice sunset. Too bad it's on the opposite side of the tower. So this will be a sunrise section of the tower. Sunrise. But anyway, so yeah, so we're gonna be adding walls here. And as you may have guessed, since these do not have corners, they will simply be a wall. And I'll just do the one side for now, just to show you what it looks like. Oh, don't forget. I forgot this. Ah! No! Give me that. Oh, perfect. Okay, and the other side. I don't have enough ice. That would be awkward. I'll definitely cut it if I needed to get more ice and such, but okay. So there's that, but let's fill this in. And as you may have guessed, once we go up there, we'll notice a little pattern that has occurred with the new ice. It's a pity that it's night, though. This ice tower I have accepted is definitely something that would looks best in daylight. It is definitely a daylight structure at its finest. However, it does have a nice nighttime thing. But anyway, yeah, you'll notice here, this now creates a sloping pattern around it, which I find really nice. But anyway, I'm going to build on this some more. I'll probably have like a little fast forward bit that shows me building this. I'm gonna have to get more ice and such. I'm considering, I've been considering for a while now, actually, kind of, because nobody uses that. Hi. Because nobody uses this plot. I've been considering kind of putting water on it in case I fall, so I don't die. But my spawn is set there, so it doesn't really matter. Although I have 18 levels. Not really a big issue. But anyway, yeah, so I am going to cut, I am going to work, and there will be things happening. Oh, dang it, I should have slept before Hawkeye got on. Maybe he'll be willing to sleep. We'll see. And I suppose this is good timing, because he wants to talk to me on TeamSpeak. So yeah, I will work, and you guys will watch, and we will talk again in a moment. so we finished that bit. Just got that last part magically fixed just now. Yeah. But yeah, okay. So looking at it now, I'm thinking to myself, it might want to make it a bit longer. What was that? Okay, Hawk is stalking me. But, yeah, so I'm going to make that longer. It's hard to say. I'm thinking perhaps, if I want to remake it, which I'm going to have to, I want to make it longer. If I'm going to remake it, I'd like to only have to do it once. So I could bump it up to 30 blocks. If you look at it like this, there to there is like the 10. Then there to there is another 10. So going with that at this distance, like there, it'd be like to there, would be the 30. So that looks pretty good. So we'll give that a try. I'm just going to shuffle all the blocks over on my own, and then I will show you the end result. So I'll see you back up on Frost's Castle here in a second. Yeah, that's definitely a lot better. Look at that. That is sexy. But yeah, that's very nice, actually. I like it. I'll have another. No. But, anyway, yeah. So, that will conclude the first part of this project here. We will be now moving on to the second part. I think we should have enough time for me to tell you... no, we'll definitely have to take the fast route up, though. We'll have enough time for me to tell you how I plan on doing it. Okay. I saw some movement in the corner of my eye. I can tell you how I'm planning on doing it, but I think it'll have to be pretty much completely fast-forwarded sort of thing, because we've probably used up a bunch of time already. Depending on how much I speed up what I already did, but it's hard to say. I've never been a very good judge of time. Can I make it in? No, I can't. Where am I? Oh, I'm in the roof. I am too much in the roof. What if I can... Come on! Where am I? Oh, I'm pretty much on the same spot. Haha! Yeah! Anyway. Okay, so... From this part onward... the way it went is you had the circle. It started like this. From where you stood, and then it went... 2 outward. And 1. And then another 2. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 outward. What I'm saying as I'm placing this might actually make absolutely no sense to you, but it does to me, don't worry. My thought process can be very different than regular people's. I'm not better, I'm not worse, just different, as my father would say. Although I don't like to quote him most of the time, because he's usually pretty much nonsense. But here we go. 4, 5, and once I've finished this circle, I shall tell you what it means. And... What? I've messed up some... Oh, yep. Look at that. See this right here? I forgot what I was doing, and I did 2 twice. That's what I did. So, yeah. That's what I get for getting my eggs before they're hatched. Okay, so... this should actually be... There's the 2. I'm gonna have to get all these ice blocks. But there's the 2, then there's the 1. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the 1, 2. One, 2, 1. Yeah. Yeah, here we go. Yeah. No. Yes. No. Maybe so. Did I miss us somewhere? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ah. I did not mess up like this when I built it in creative, I swear. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. That is the circle. And let's fill it in, because this is going to get... Let's fill it in a bit. We don't have to fill it in all the way yet, just yet. Let's fill half of it in. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. Just to create a surface on which we can walk with impunity. Alright, there we go. Okay. So, what I'm going to do here is I've got this circle, and it's going to be a bit like that, where it's going to have this, just the circular part, and it's going to be cylindrical from about here to about here, I believe. Or actually, is it about here? Actually, yeah, about here to about here. And it's also going to extend down likewise. And then from there, we're going to do this kind of conical pattern, which I made. We'll see how it looks like in the end. I think it'll look pretty good. But it'll create this kind of diamond-shaped chamber that's branching off from this tower, which I think will look pretty cool. So I am going to work on that, and I will fast forward, and we'll see how far I can get. I think I have enough ice. It's hard to say. I hope I do. If I don't, I'll have to go home and get some more, and that'll be kind of awkward. But we'll do what we can, and I need to go get the ice down there. That is important. No block left behind. For a second I thought it despawned, and I was like, oh no! The blocks are left behind! But, no, we got them. I'm thinking, actually, of also claiming this plot next to my plot, because, like, we built Spawn Village months ago, months ago. And nobody wants it. And nobody has wanted it. So I think I might see if I can't claim it for use of the tower, since I'm taking up a bunch of its airspace anyway. Like, the airspace probably is... I really would have doubted it had been an issue. But I'm thinking I also might claim it. I might augment my ice tower with it. I do like this path here, though. I wouldn't want to make them all one plot. We'll see. It should be interesting. Like, a couple people have already taken, like, a second plot. Like, Dragon, he has that... Like, you can just barely see it from here, but he has that one. He's got, like, the house and the waterfall and, like, a fountain. And then he built a second house over here. Yeah. And, whoa, what happened here? Looks like... If I had to guess, actually, it looks like it's been struck by lightning. Somebody should probably tell him. Oh, man. Okay, so yeah, if your house gets struck by lightning, it can burn down, people. It can burn down slightly. Look at that, I burnt down the bell tower. As I recall, he said he built this to actually look like a church. That he's seen, like an actual church. Which is kind of interesting. I don't know what that is, though. Let's just kind of garbage hanging out on the side. I'm betting it's scaffolding. It looks like... Was he finished? I thought he was finished, but he might not be. Yeah, it's definitely not on the other side, so he might have just forgotten to take down his scaffolding. Or he might have noticed it was burnt down and he blocked up there to get to it. But anyway, I'm going to be working on my own affairs with this section of the ice tower, which is looking cool already. I'm liking that. Look at that. That's like the handlebar that goes over to the next. Oh yeah, this thing is gonna look way cooler than I thought it was gonna look, I think. But we'll see if I end up eating my words on that. So yeah, I'll be working, you'll be watching, and we'll talk in a bit. I'm really liking that phrase, by the way. Alright, so I finished the top section. It's not quite as visible as I would like. Maybe get a higher perspective. It is the roof, and so what I'm planning to do is I'm kind of mirroring the roof on the bottom, and thus the bottom will be more prominent. Like, you won't be able to see the roof at all pretty much from the ground. However, that is a little shorter than I would like. Like, this middle part is kind of, it's going to be a good, it's going to be a lot longer and a lot wider than the roof is end up going to be. Which could be problematic. I may want to rethink it. But what I'm going to do for now is I'm going to finish the middle part because that is set in stone. Or in ice, as the term applies. But, yeah, so I'm going to finish the middle ice part. And then I'm going to prep the area for the base, which is going to be a lot harder to do. Because doing something you've already done upside down is kind of tricky. But I'm also going to probably fool around in creative and see what I can come up with to help with that. Yeah, because right now it looks like the tower itself is kind of underwhelmed by the spire. It might be good, though. It might create an interesting look. I'd have to kind of check. But that's tricky. That'd be a very tricky thing to do. Tell you what, I'm going to finish the center, and then we'll take another gander at it and see if we want to keep going. Alright, so... yeah, it definitely needs to have a taller spire. So I'm not sure quite yet what I'm going to do about that. But I might have to leave that for another time. I'm going to check the time on the episode, actually, but we can go take a look. Check out some dimensions, so I can let you know what to expect. But as for the middle part, that's actually, I like that quite a bit. There's a few things I might consider doing, rather than having it, actually maybe we'll talk about that when I get inside in a moment here. Can I, yeah, so close, yet so far away. Okay, best place to get in from is about there. There we go. Okay, so, it actually, I had to move it down a couple blocks in order to cover the full range, but there's a few things I can do here. I can cut a hole in it, like I did up there, and put the panes around for that sort of thing. I'm not sure I want to do that, though, because I feel that would be too bland, because it's like one-trick pony type of thing. I can leave it solid like this, and so you just have the you know, the ice view just everywhere. I've been considering making a slit in here, like. Oh wow, did none of those fall down? That was pretty cool. But making a slit in the sides like that, and I think I like that. There's also this. There's a few things I can do with his. Like the whole middle cylinder part is definitely going to be like this height. But the floor height itself, it can be on level with this. So we can have it like that, or we can have it go down to the thing to have as high as a ceiling as possible. And just have the down effect, like I could put like this here, and this here. If I were to do that, I might do like the full thing like that. That's pretty cool. I do kind of like that. I feel like it creates an extra effect just by going down the block. I really do like that, so I think I might keep that. Yeah, gives it extra character. But if I was going to have a slit here, would I want it down to the one block? Because then people could jump out, which would be a way out of the tower, but it would also mean that my tower was not, like, fall-proof, which I don't necessarily like. I almost killed myself. Although I don't think you die completely from the fall. I could have it 2, and have a slit like that. That's kind of interesting. Let's try to get that again. Give it to me. No! I was hoping to not have it fall down, and so I'll have to go get it at some point, but I will have to go get that. And, well, since I'm having to go down there anyway, I might as well just... So apparently the trick is to go top to bottom. But, anyway. So yeah, we'll definitely keep those. This spire is not tall enough, so I'll have to make it taller. I'm not sure what kind of roof design I'll do for that. But, yeah, I think I'm definitely going to have to work on that on my own time. And perhaps show you another building episode of how I to do that. I think that'll be actually the best choice, because I would like to show you guys, like in just the fast forward sense, of how I plan on doing the bottom, because that will be kind of interesting, because building upside down is kind of tricky. So yeah, I think that'll be it for today. I'm just gonna assume that it's about time. Maybe I'm gonna hope my instincts are right. They served me well most of the time. But yeah, tell me what you guys think of this so far. I'm liking it. I'm liking it quite a bit. It fits with what I'm trying to accomplish in the ice tower. Oh, and here's QWERTY. Hello, QWERTY. Him and Pi and Hawk on here earlier. They're just coming and harassing me. They're just like running around. Probably because they know I'm recording. But anyway. That'll be... okay, hey. That'll be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And... hope to see you again next time. Have a good night.